Hi there, this is James. Well, do I have a channel? James Hoffman channel. Doing a run with the Engi A from ZHO, that's Zora's Compton edition, and hopefully aiming for the flagship B, but we'll see how far we get. I took a few minutes hiatus between the last video on this one because I wanted to have my protein balls, tea, and an apple. I like having some protein balls, tea, and an apple while I'm playing a game on the computer. No particular reason for that. My human revealed the sector. I usually, at the beginning of one of the ship videos, I need to do the very first thing. So that's the only thing that was missed so far, and that's the only thing I've done in this round. But, I don't know. I was eating apples while recording considered bad form, because I rather like my apple. I like particularly giving it the crunch right in the middle so it splits. I find it very satisfying. Oh, I can see we're off to a great start right now in this round. My drone is gone. My shields are gone. Oh man, this is an awful start. Come on, combat drone. You can do this. Oh. Okay. Ow. I need some shields up here. See, I'll tell you what I mean by the crunch. So you bite the apple right in the middle. And just getting in the right spot, it's very satisfying. I can't explain it. It's one of those little joys in life that makes everything so much better. For no reason in particular. So, my combat drone Mark II is making short work of this ship. I love the speed of it. Ooh! A hardly lifted finger. Got an achievement already for that. Now, perhaps I should just invest in a little more engines. That way, 2 engines will get me by. As for my protein balls, it is something a friend showed me not that long ago how to make. Just, you know, it's a bit of a sweet treat, but also a bit of a healthy treat as well. In the sense that it does have maple syrup and honey, but the main ingredient is protein balls. Sorry, protein, whey protein, which apparently, so I found from my research, it's the highest source of protein apart from eggs, in terms of cost of money. So, if you ever want lots of protein, you know, this is what I like to do for a protein treat. And that is, you know, let's say 6 or 7, you know, tablespoons of chocolate protein powder is my preference, and I also use pea protein powder, and about 3 scoops of that. You know, 3 or 4 scoops of cocoa. Let's see what else is there. 1 good big dollop of honey. Oh yeah, peanut butter. Like, organic peanut butter is quite yummy. It adds a good flavor to it. A few scoops of that. And finally the maple syrup, I really put that in there specifically to glue it all together. And then you just roll it up and add some oats if you want. Oh, this is such a hard choice. Do I want 6 fuel or, yeah, oops, I hit my 2 button by accident. I guess that's the answer we have today for that one. That my drones are too valuable. My finger naturally fixed that for, oh, there, that's why, because this came up. I don't need missiles. Anyway, you mix it all together, roll them up into balls, toss them in the fridge, and you got pretty much your own little granola bar treat made with mostly organic stuff. And I'm not a like super like, you know, healthy crazy kind of guy doing that, but like, you know, it's good to pay more attention nevertheless, to what I'm eating. And so I've found generally that, you know, this is just more healthy than buying the store-bought granola bars. So I've stuck with that, and you know, I've found it good for me. So yeah, that's what I like to munch on during one of these rounds. And I got my tea. It's typical black tea. Nothing special about it. Anyway, back to commenting on the game. My shields are getting annihilated again. We got this awful missile that just won't go away. I do love watching the Combat Drone Mark II run around and destroy everything. It's very exciting. There's something about drones that I really enjoy. Like, they're just doing the work for you, and the job is to support them. Now, this Burst Stunner ain't gonna get me far. Oh, hang on, there's a breach here I should fix up. Here we go. I'm certainly considering, and the only store is way down there, which is too far. How about, with all this extra power, we put some energy into the shields. And because I might need to unpower the med bay, let's heal everybody up full. I mean, the shields aren't going to protect me against missiles, but it'll have to do for now. Plenty of fuel, that's good. Let's see where this drone goes. Yep, that's what I thought. So what I'm going to do to deal with that, because right now, with my second shield, he can't hurt me. Like, that ion drone isn't going to do anything, so I want to wait till the hacking drone gets in another shot. That way I can hit his shields and immediately launch my drone, to make the very most out of the time between hacking shots. Okay, here we go. Okay, hacking is partly down. Hacking is down. Okay, so my drone is safe. I got what I needed, and fight is over. So this is kind of a brutal Sector 1, mainly because of that first combat in the asteroid field where everything went wrong within 2 seconds, but I think we can pull it together. I certainly hope the beacon after this actually goes to the exit beacon, or I'll be very disappointed. Alright, oxygen, I don't mind. We're good. I see the Combat 2 occasionally gets a shot through the shield, depending how far away it goes from one side to the other. I don't know, this is very enjoyable to watch, the drone just run around and destroy things. Plenty of gas, gee. Wish I had that much gas in the last game I played. I went and lost a game with the Kestrel A off microphone. I don't want to try the alien spiders because I was just testing a certain thing and my mod got killed mainly because of having no gas, which was kind of too bad. Alright. I want these people to surrender their goods. They know they want to. These bad rebels are just being bad. They're being awful people for no good reason at all. Now, let's see if my drone will cooperate and shoot a useful system. Nope. There we go. He's shot enough systems that the enemy has gotten distracted from running away. Some AI failure in that one. Oh yes, we want to leave. That's right. I don't have any trade goods, do I? No. Abandoned sector or civilian sector? Let's be bold. Let's visit the Lanius. I do need some drones, and because of the drone manufacturer this starts with, there's 6 more. Excellent. That'll keep me afloat for a while. I think I actually want piloting 2 here, because there's some missions in this area that might require it. Alright, got a Pernatch beam here that does 2 focus damage. So as long as my shields stay up, I should be okay. Come on, shields up, shields up. There we go. Nothing to worry about. Time to give it more apple. Here's the crunch coming. Okay, this opponent could prove a challenge, because, well, it won't be a challenge actually. My problem is, at very best, I can get him down to 1 shield, and we can't actually do any damage to me. So it's a waiting game to see, it's pretty much a waiting game to see whether my combat drone can puncture the shields with the burst stunner and actually hit the shields once to knock him down to 1 shield. If that happens, then this will be one fast. If it doesn't happen that way, then this will be one in a very long time. I mean, it's working very, very slowly. If you watch the intro video to this the Engi A for my variant of it, pretty much any weapon at all that I can add on to this will make this ship suddenly awesome. It's just a bit lacking at the moment. But now this is really too bad. Here's a tough choice. Should I actually take the offer? Because I might end up getting nothing at the rate that I'm cutting him down. Yeah, you know what, I'm gonna do it. Too bad he had to have 2 shields. I'm not taking any damage this round. See, I've only shot my Iron Burst Stunner 16 times at most. That makes for a really, really long level upgrade for weapons. 3 fuel and 2 missiles. What? That's actually not a bad offer, and I'll let him leave. I'm quite okay with that. Specifically, what I had in mind of that trade is that while I'll always get more scrap, of course, from actually killing the ship dead, nevertheless, I'm adding up the value of the fuel and adding it to whatever scrap I get. I figured with 3 fuel, 19, that makes 19 scrap total. Yeah, that's probably more worthwhile. I knew I should have waited. So, okay, good. My drone did not get killed. I'm very happy about that. Ouch. Right, so I have no engines left, and no burst stunner left, And no combat drone left. And no way to get it back. This looks like it is game, if you ask me. That's an unfortunate way to go. Well, see you in the next one. 2 apple pieces left. That's a shame. Well, and in the next video, take care. It's gonna be either the Kestrel A or the Engi A again because I haven't unlocked anything else. Well, bye-bye.